right, fool. Shit. Let it be known then. Circle tight.
No. There, we got like 2 or 3. I'm still confused right now.
Right.
The official 2 Cents podcast on TikTok and IG.
No, the official 2 Cent podcast on Instagram, 2 Cent podcast on TikTok.
And what's the YouTube?
YouTube is 2 Cent TV.
2 Cents TV.
Yeah.
That's right. Boom. All right. Well, you know, I'm going to EDC. I started work this week. I'm kind of tired. I got to be up at 5, 6 in the morning.
Damn.
But, you know, the show must go on.
Right.
Okay, so today we got our guest. Man, we're trying to take it from here to there, to up, to down, to left, to right. And we got Arts in Vegas. What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I've got to sleep in this morning.
Lucky you.
I'm like, what do I have to do today? I'm like, I've got to do a podcast. So, yeah, I gotta be lazy this morning. Went by Chiba Hut. Saw my friends over at Chiba Hut, UNLV.
Do you know Prophet?
I know Prophet.
I think he painted. He painted something in that one, didn't he?
I saw him at the Rainbow store on 420 because I hadn't seen Prophet since a skateboard event at the Drop.
Oh, the Drop. That was a few months ago.
Yeah,
that was about a year.
Yeah, it was quite a while ago because Prophet knows me from skateboarding. So,
Okay.
I run into a lot of the young men that were kids back in the day, and like, of course I can't recognize them because it's they're all grown up now, but they recognize me.
They're like, hey, what up, man?
Oh man, it feels so good, like seeing my homies, like all the skaters that came through still skating, and yeah.
So okay, let's. I messed you up right there. I'm throwing out Prophet, but Prophet is a skater. But I know he has the artwork over in Chiba Hut. I mean, have you ate at Chiba Hut, folks?
No, I haven't.
Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
Have you ate at Chiba Hut? Oh, I love the garlic. What is it? The garlic bread. The garlic bread. I get so all the subs there are like named after like strains of weed.
Oh, where?
Yeah, like the 5-0. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, everything in there is all stoner.
Yeah, I got the
Chiba Hut, homie. Chiba. Yeah, Chiba. Let me get a pound of your sweet. Let me get a pound of your sweetest Chiba.
Chiba's a heroin, bro.
Chiba.
Now we buy cans at Legendary 702. That's where we at.
That's where we at. Yes, sir.
Shout out Machine Studio. Shout out Busto.
Yeah, for sure. They just painted the front of their store.
Where?
Big, blasted it.
Yeah.
Another slang word for marijuana.
Yes, it is. Chiba.
Yeah.
Chiba, not Chiba.
No, CHEEBA.
Yeah, I know, but you were like, Chiba's a word for...
Oh yeah, I wasn't going to talk about this today, but might as well squeeze it in. Yeah, we're going to do this.
Run it.
Yeah,
go
man.
for it.
I got a question for you when you're done.
So I've been talking to Chiba Hut. My boy Vinny down UNLV, he's the general manager down there. Yeah, he's gonna let me come through and bring some artists and just do some art vibing on the patio. But they're so gracious down there. Like he said they would be willing to cater events if I wanted, do it as an event. So I mean, I haven't even done anything there, and he's already laid out the red carpet for us. And I mean, that's what pros these guys are, and. They're open to ideas. They love art, and we're gonna do some Chiba art. We're gonna draw some paint some mushrooms, some weed,
mushrooms.
So yeah, I used to do weed paintings for the normal meetings, the raffles.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I've been doing those for a while. I'm anxious to get that vibe going again, and hopefully bring some of my friends down in the UNLV area and enjoy the beautiful patio.
Okay, so Arts in Vegas, right? You're talking about some of the stuff that you're doing, but I want the people to understand, who you are, what you're doing. We're getting the gifs. You got this promotion, and you're going Chiba Hut, like you're working with them and all of that, like that's tight. And but before that, we're coming up to all of this, right?
So, yeah, I started Arts in Vegas as an art collective initially. I'm still like it's a story writing itself still. I love working with all kinds of different artists. And when I came up with the Arts in Vegas name, I was actually just hanging out with my artist friends, taking pictures of them, getting down, doing some cool shit. I went to the Breakthrough Gallery at the Rio, and that's where I met Days. It was like I knew we were gonna hook up eventually. I just didn't know it was gonna be today, but I'm glad this shit's finally happening. So
Right. So
Thank you.
you were there. You were there. What is
Yeah.
that? The Breakthrough Art Gallery?
the Breakthrough Gallery. Yeah, I don't want to butcher James's name.
Pay attention. Shout out James. Pay attention.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you. Love you, bro.
Yeah. Oh, he was in the battle we did, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw
shout out
him.
to that dude. Yeah, he follows us. I think we follow him too, right?
He's dope. Yeah. Hell
Yeah. No, it's pay attention. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's a funny dude. I like him. But yeah, man. Yeah, dude, we still want to do the skateboard art show. So you want to come out and do some Breakthrough Gallery stuff, and we'd love to have you get involved. I'm just putting it out there in the universe.
Hit up Arts in Vegas.
Hit up Arts in Vegas, bro. You know how to find me.
Do you have any other platform stuff, social media stuff?
Yeah, I do. So I started a weed page because I come from the legacy market.
Okay.
And I'll just leave it at that. So I
Hey, he got me before I asked him.
Yeah.
We'll leave it there. I like it. I
so
love it.
anyways, I was very curious what was going on with legalization, and I was involved with Normal. I had a weed page that started out. You could still go on it, but now it's just stupid, funny shit that makes me laugh. And you'll probably laugh or like say, "What the fuck is in Jeff's head?"
Right.
But yeah, so it's 420 world views now. So it's a funny page, and like I like making videos and changing the audio. I started out doing Instagram when like 2015. I started when there were 15-second videos, and I had Amber and skateboards, and so my site had over 53,000 followers, and yeah, I went live, and I think I showed Joe Rogan talking about smoking weed and playing with his kids, and I think Instagram took that shit down. But yeah, it was before the algorithms.
Shout out Instagram.
Yeah, but it's like I'm kind of glad it happened because I would have been stuck in skateboarding. Now I'm still very involved and talk to a lot of my friends in skateboarding. So I'm always on the fringe. Like everything kind of all fits together. Art, skateboarding. It's all a big community. Las Vegas is a very big town in a lot of ways, but it's also a very small town in a lot of ways. So
Very true.
For
Very
sure.
true. It's not the biggest little city in the world, but
oh man, it's like it's some of you know that I've recently quit drinking, and it's like it's been amazing the amount of people I've run into lately. It's like I ran into my friend KK Diamonds. I haven't seen her since the tattoo and smoke sessions. It's like it's.
was that another event? Like
yeah,
event,
yeah. My homie Sheldon Cooper does that little thing called the Las Vegas Cannabis Awards.
Oh,
Have you ever heard of them? But
we did the Cali Bud tour.
Yeah. That fool was there too.
yeah, man.
Oh, yeah?
I miss hanging out with those dudes. Yeah, I remember I was hanging out at Sheldon's house one night, and it's like that's when we were all hanging out and having fun when I was still drinking, being stupid. But yeah, I was hanging out with my friend DJ Domino. It's like, so we're all sitting at Sheldon Cooper's house, and like everybody's burnt out. Like, I forget what weekend it was, but
Was it EDC weekend?
no, I think it was like New Year's or something like a big weekend. I can't recall, but yeah. So DJ Domino, like all night long, I was giving him party favors, and he was like keeping them and keeping them and keeping them, and he was telling me what he was gonna do, and I didn't listen, And then finally, at the end of the night, I'm like, hey, Domino. I could tell he was wanting to go out. Everybody's burnt out. I go, let's go on the strip. So he ate all of his party favors, and I had mine, and we got on the bus. Dude, it was such a trip.
That's right.
And I was like,
And we're going on the bus, Todd.
so, oh man,
You guys went through the neon jungle, huh?
well, he wanted to go downtown, and I took him. Like, I'm just sometimes an asshole, and I don't listen. So I'm like, okay, we're going there first. We went down towards the Mirage, the Link, and then we took the very last bus of the day, and we were peaking at that time. So yeah, I'm like holding on. The bus is packed. There was cops all over the place, and construction and bumps. And
Sure. Can you try to charge this right there?
this bus driver, it was clearly his last
It's a C charger.
drive of the night. Fucking in and out of between the cop cars, the construction and stuff. It was crazy, but man, I've never been on a crazier bus ride. And yeah, so it was like
So you were tripping. You were tripping out on the bus, and it was just like
yeah, and like I'm sitting there talking, I wouldn't shut up, and I was doing a podcast at the time, and so I get nervous, I talk a lot, and so like Domino's like, man, you're not doing your podcast right now. He's like, shut the fuck up.
Hey, you're not on social media right now, dog. Hey, that's hilarious. Hey, I've had a trip on the bus though. I was doing a different party favor, but I was on the bus tripping before.
Me too.
Yeah?
Yeah. On shrooms.
Yeah.
And I remember like my homie's face was just like transforming, and I was just rolling. I was laughing, and like I turned to the side, and the passenger just looking at me like I see it in his face. He's like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? And I was just rolling, bro, like fucking laughing just because that fool's face was like shifting and shit,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And I'm just sitting in the back of the bus, like, all right, trying to pay attention out the window, like.
His buses are a trip because
Oh yeah.
I mean, I like looking at people and like trying to figure out what their day was like, what they've been through. It's like buses. Yeah, you get some time to like look at people.
Breezies are like buses. They come along every 5 minutes. No, I'm just joking.
And then like the engine, it sounded like a guitar riff of Jimi Hendrix. Like the Wailer, when you hit a guitar riff and it goes wow. That's the way the bus sounded. It was like. It just sounded trippy, dog. I was like, "This is sick." Like,
I don't think we went that big that night.
I was fine.
Yeah.
I took like a whole.
I was rolling.
Maybe a little bit more than 8.
Yeah, I was rolling when I did.
Yeah.
This was like, bro, I was like, probably still in high school. I think I was still in high school.
Yeah.
We went to go to the movie theater that day. It was like the second time I rolled.
Oh shit.
I'm rolling watching Fast and Furious, the first one.
Oh shit.
Bro.
Sick ass movie.
Yeah, right? And I'll be there like, just like, rah, rah. I'm like, oh my God.
Put one in by a Honda after.
Right. So, oh my God, a CRX.
Yeah.
So, the homie, we were supposed to get a ride, and that fool ended up like having to leave. Excuse me. And I couldn't get the ride, so I had to take the bus. I'm on the bus rolling hard. People come on the bus. The bus was kind of empty. It was on Maryland. I took Trop. I was on the strip on the movie theater that used to be there. I think it's still there, right? It's still there. You ever been to the movie theater by Eminem Factory?
Yeah, it's still there. I think
It's like the
I
back
think
side
they're
of it?
still open.
But so I took Trop down to Maryland and Maryland down to Sahara because I used to live over there. And yeah, some people got on the bus and they just like it was like two couples and they were just looking at me like how you were saying.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh yeah, it's cool, don't trip. Yeah, it's cool, don't trip. They're like, are you all right? You're all right. I'm like, yeah, I'm good, man. Don't worry about me.
Yeah.
My eyes are just like, blah, blah, blah,
Oh
blah.
man.
I'm not promoting that. I'm just.
I think at the theater I seen Project X when it just came out here in Vegas too. It was sick.
Project X is
on
like during that
shrooms.
party.
Yeah, that was before I lived here though. We came to party and that movie came out. And we all wanted to see it. Or let's go see it. And the whole like theater was jumping, bro. Like
I
everybody
bet.
was turned up, bro.
Turned
like
up.
seriously.
You see that movie?
No, which one is it?
It's Project X. It's like these 3 boys. They have like a party at their crib, and it was like based off a house in Pasadena that had this like a real party that like the news came about and everything, like because it was like so huge and like it was disruptive.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like a
I'm
sick
gonna have
party.
to check that out.
And they made a movie called Project X. It's pretty dope. Supposedly they're having like a sequel coming out
I think so. I heard
about
that.
the cameraman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So were you enlightened when you went to
Oh
that
yeah,
show?
dude. After that, we went to like the rooftop in Rio
So
party.
was that Shroom Night?
No, I wasn't shooting. It was just the theater part about it. I remember you guys were talking about that. So I brought it up.
correlation to it. Or?
Yeah. But no, yeah, the party after it was sick. Like we went to RPM, LAX, fucking the Rio. Like we were just back to back hitting how the fucking
So
rave clubs.
I do
guess.
have a question. So have you seen any movies in a movie theater while tripping?
No, just high. Never like yeah.
So absolutely.
There's a bear shit in the woods.
So
Is the Pope Catholic?
Well, I'll share a quick story. When I was young, we picked up some Red Dragon acid,
No way.
and it was like the cleanest acid I ever had.
Really?
Oh my god! It's like I never like there was so much like rancid shit with strychnine going on in Vegas. It, like getting like a clean hit of acid was like unheard of, but. Yeah, like I haven't done it since because like I haven't been able to find it.
Yeah, I've only.
Yeah, like they load that shit up with strychnine.
Yeah.
So
leaves your body all like.
Yeah, so it's like I like
it like it.
I like
it's a rat poisoning.
Oh shit.
Yeah, strychnine is a rat poison.
Yeah,
and it's just like that's why you hurt the next day.
You
Because
just ask on the floor. It's fine.
Yeah, your jaw hurts. It's but anyways.
Yeah.
So there was like 4 of us, and like the people I was hanging out with aren't like hard partiers like I was. Then we got a bunch of my straight.
Hey, he's hanging out with the homies that don't do nothing. You're like,
And so
hey, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Let's do some acid. And so there's like a group of us, like misfits, that would hang out.
Yeah.
We went to see Life of Brian, a Monty Python movie. It probably took us 15 to 20 minutes just to buy the tickets alone. We were laughing so hard.
Oh shit.
It's like, what an amazing night. It's like I ended up walking my girlfriend home. She's my ex-wife now, and we're still friends. But yeah, she lived like out in the bumfuck Egypt. We were like thinking.
The homie tried to pass me the mic and shit.
Yeah, I'm talking. I'm like, excited.
Hey, the homie tried to pass me the mic and shit. Like, hey,
it was a cool night. It was definitely.
Are you sure you're not shrooming right now, dog?
But you never know.
You are a toy!